Hi YouTube, it's Jack Hatter, and welcome to Videomas. I can't believe we actually made it this far. I want to thank you guys again for joining me on this crazy ride that we've been on, and I know I said that about halfway, but I just wanted to go ahead and say that again because I really did not expect to get this far. I'm usually a terrible procrastinator. I usually never finish anything that I start, but this has actually given me a really good discipline, and I've been able to complete everything, even if it is like a couple minutes before midnight when the day is over. But still, I'm able to do it either way. I wanted to talk today about my anime recommendations, which this is going to be a part one because there's quite a few, as you probably already know, that are really good and excellent that I would definitely recommend. But today I'm just going to talk about a few of them. I do want to say I'm sorry that the pictures aren't super high quality. I had to show them from my phone because I am still getting used to my editing software. It's still a little bit of a learn and go process, but I just wanted to talk about my very first anime that I've ever watched, which is Sailor Moon. A lot of people don't really like it because they say it's too girly or too annoying. My best friend Nerdy Me is one of them, but I really enjoy it. I thought it was an absolutely amazing series. It mixes superheroes and the side of anime together very well, and I apologize if I just completely mutilated your eardrums just now. But I thought it was absolutely amazing. It's an excellent anime about 5 friends who realize that they are actually special magical sailor guardians from another dimension, basically. It's an absolutely amazing anime to watch. I would always recommend this as a good first one. It's a lot more chill, I would say, than like some other animes that I will be talking about, which actually leads me to my next one, which is my favorite anime that I've ever watched, which is Black Butler. Now, Black Butler is a little bit of a different storyline, and when I say that, I mean a lot different. It's set in late 19th century England, and it follows this young boy called Ciel Phantomhive and his butler Sebastian. The thing about Sebastian is he's a demon. Ciel actually made a deal with him to help him find who murdered his parents. Ciel's parents were murdered, and Ciel wants to find out who it is. So Ciel makes a pact or a contract with the demon to be his loyal butler, to protect him from harm, to basically literally be a butler, but like an absolutely amazing kick-ass butler. But I would definitely not recommend this if you are like under the age of 12 or 11-ish, because this is a lot darker, it's a lot more gruesome, I guess I would say, but it's an excellent anime to watch. I really enjoyed it a lot. It was such great characters, so many great storylines with it, just everything about it was amazing. I'm always having to be careful what I say because I don't want to spoil it for anybody, because I hate it when people spoil things for me, so I don't want to spoil it for y'all. But the next anime that I would like to do is actually one of the saddest animes that I've ever watched, which is Your Lie in April, which, don't get me wrong, I say it's sad, but it was absolutely amazing. It was an absolutely amazing storyline, and it's actually really short too. It's only 23 episodes, so it's just one season, boom, you're done. Very simple, but absolutely wonderful. It's about this pianist. I've had a couple friends mishear me when I say that, so I want to make sure you know I'm saying pianist, like one who plays the piano. He has lost his mother, and he can no longer hear the notes that he plays until a certain girl comes around and he's starting to hear the notes again. But it's not all sunshine and roses for anybody in this anime. That's all I'm going to say about that because I do not want to spoil it. It's so amazing, absolutely wonderful. I absolutely recommend it, and it has what I consider to be the most catchy anime opening songs of all time, called Hikaru Nara. And if you have like an Amazon Echo or something like I do right back there, you can actually request that. It's Hikaru Nara by Goose House. I know that's a weird name to say, but it's an absolutely amazing anime opening, and I love it so much. And the last anime I want to talk about is my most recent anime that I'm actually going through at the moment, which is Bleach. Now, Bleach is very different from all the other animes that I've been talking about, because Bleach is about this guy named Ichigo, and he's in high school, and he can actually see spirits, which, you know, obviously not a normal person can do. But he meets this person called, oh gosh, I'm so sorry, I can't remember her name. But he meets this person who is what's called a soul reaper. And she essentially sends good spirits on to what's called the Soul Society, which is their version of like heaven-ish, like kind of a heaven mixed with purgatory in a way. I don't really know how to describe it, it's kind of weird. And also send bad spirits called hollows to the underworld, or to exercise them as well. Exercising them means that they fade off into niceness instead of going off to the underworld. But it's a little bit more of a complicated storyline if you don't watch it from beginning to end. But it's a really great show. I really enjoy it. There's a lot of action. There's a lot of fighting. There's just so many things that go on, so many hilarious characters in there. It's just a really fun and amazing anime to watch. I definitely recommend that, but kind of like with the Black Butler thing, I don't recommend watching this if you're like under 11 or 12. It's not quite as dark as Black Butler, but it is dark-ish. Not completely. It's not near as bad as Black Butler, but it's definitely gory. But that's part one of my anime recommendations. So I hope you enjoyed this list. If you have any that I didn't mention that you enjoyed, definitely put them down in the comments and I'll check them out. Because there's definitely going to be part 2, possibly even part 3 to this. Because there's a lot more animes that I enjoy that I have to cover. But anyways guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you later.